Hey guys, welcome back. This is TrendingSA on SABC3, the show where your hosts say insightful things and also dance. Thank you so much for all of your Facebook posts. We love to see them. In fact, we have one right now that we'd like to share with everybody. This is from Facebook. Oh, we've lost it. Mama, give us our Facebook signal back.
Can I guess what it would have said?
Maybe you should.
It's from Naomi Campbell, and it says, Mama, Titi, you look amazing. Pap Zozo, Papzini, when are you going to rap for us again? Ooh, Dr. Munchie, you're such a chocolatas.
I want one more.
Oh, Nina, be my wife. How many cows?
You know what? Oh, I'm just getting a report from upstairs. Yes, that is exactly what it said.
Hashtag exactly Thank you very much.
Here we go. My sango was the best. Okay. Let's now move on to what's been happening. Let's move on. Musa is standing by to let us know what's what. Over to you, Musa Mtombeni.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all the hard work that you do. Well, today is a good day. Today is my wife's birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday, Tando.
No, happy birthday, Tembi.
Oh, yes. Oh, happy birthday, Celeste.
Right, sorry. For those that don't know, here she is.
Sis, Musa.
And lips. Oh.
Huh? This one, I'ma put this on. Hey, you don't know I was about. Right.
You don't know.
Anyway, her name is Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter / Mtombeni, and she turns 37 years old today, and the entire world has been celebrating the Queen's birthday with the hashtag Bay Day. Now, to give you guys some perspective about the Bay Hive and the Bajancy, listen,
Bajancy.
the whole ended at #1 the entire day. So let's take a look at what you guys had to say about this whole thing of it being a whole happy birthday to a great actress, a great performer, a great singer, and of course, a person that wins many awards. First up was this Insta post that came through from Bay's mother, from Miss Tina, and this is what it says. It says, it's already your birthday where you are, so happy birthday to the nicest owner of the most beautiful, generous, loving hearts ever. Brilliant too. Always thinking, planning, and analyzing, strategizing how you can make everything you touch better.
Can I just add that Mama Tina, if we could go back to that post, Mama Tina is so on brand. Because if you look at the next sentence, she says, on this day, you were 4 months old. She probably wasn't 4 months old, but Mama Tina is like, the brand is 4. Jay-Z 4th, Beyonce 4th, you were 4 months old. Thanks very much.
Oh, 4:44, I only get it now.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I'm 4 hours late for this.
So late to the party.
That's the proper expression when you don't know something, like, oh yeah. Meanwhile,
Whoa.
Well, let's take a look at some more of your posts to see what was said. This one from Brandon, it said, it's a Bay Day and fellow Hive needs the whole day to celebrate. Take one and pass it on. It reads, Dear Miss, Mrs., Mr., whoever your boss or whoever is, please excuse insert name from attending class work on September 4, 2018, as this day is reserved to celebrate the 37th birthday of one of the greatest and only Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. They forgot them 2 minutes, but it's fine. Thank you for understanding. If you have any questions or comments, please direct them to Julius, the security guard, and blah, blah,
Not Malema.
blah. Another one here that came through is from Sine Temba. It says, Bay Day, the taxi I'm in is playing Beyonce because even taxi drivers are doing it for the culture, y'all. For the culture. Now, Beyonce and Jay-Z have been on the OTR, or On the Run 2 tour, and of course, they've already grossed over 150 million rand. And expected, of course, to do more because they've added more tour dates to their performances, and this time they include stadiums. So you do the mathematics to that one. Now, in the spirit, of course, of celebrating International Bay Day, here is a tribute to her, featuring some of the best moments from the concert with her husband, Musa. To all those that love Beyonce from around the world. This one's for you. Oh.
Oh, the queen.
Outfit.
Oh, man.
Queen!
Queen.
Oh!
I love it with all of my heart. Right now, this morning we woke up to numerous reports, of course, that our economy is in a technical recession. And the first since 2009. Now, this, of course, follows 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth since the beginning of 2018. Our GDP has dropped by 0.7%. Right. Now, of course, there are many factors that have reportedly led to the recession, like how in the agricultural sector, numbers have declined due to the drought in the Western Cape, and of course, the devastating hailstorm that hit Mpumalanga earlier on this year, which ended up destroying a lot of crops. So, a big, big problem that we have there. Now, before, you start singing the song, Bring Back Msholozi, keep in mind that President Cyril Ramaphosa is also suffering the same kind of false start that our former President Jacob Zuma also experienced, as he had a recession in his first 6 months of office as well. And for those that are wondering what a recession is and how it's going to affect you, I've prepared.
Okay, wait, doctor.
Thank you.
Yes, here we go.
Recession.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
sir.
you,
Is it like a receptionist?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, you can take a seat. I'm ready now. All right. I've prepared a PowerPoint presentation to break down what a recession is. So this is Recession 101 by Dr. Musa Wenkosi wesizwe sethu samaZulu.
Hey!
So what on earth
All
is
right.
a recession?
I mean, let's
well,
go there.
it's an economic decline that takes place over at least 6 months. Now, in a recession, there is, of course, a drop in 5 economic indicators. These are real GDP, income, employment, manufacturing, and retail sales. Now, what causes something like this from happening? And what causes all the stress and anxiety? Well, high interest rates are in there. Reduced consumer spending is in there. And of course, reduced wages and increased unemployment. So I want to find out, because this is the end of my presentation. Just a big round of applause.
This was a beautiful presentation. That was a beautiful presentation.
Aye.
Okay, can we actually just like break it down? I'm very proud of
Right.
you and well done, and thanks for breaking that stuff down.
appreciate it.
Like on a realistic level, how we can sort of survive this recession. It depends sort of where you are in the space, right? So I have a big issue with empowering people in your direct proximity, right? So Charity Shabangu, who is a woman that works for me, that I employ to clean my house, right? Instead of giving her casual wages, like, okay, I worked X amount of days per month, this is how much money I'd like, I've put her on a payroll, and she contributes to UIF, and she's an employee, so she's got pay slips, so that way she can manage her credit and things like that, and try and buy things in the rest of the world. So if there's people in your immediate environment, give them the tools that they can use to survive within this economy.
No, I love that. I think that's great. My grandmother just advised us to switch off everything. Just switch off. Like literally, like just, wait, why is there a light? Is there a person in there and there's a light on? Aye. So we just are very, very careful with things like that. But I love what you're saying, because I think that personal and economic empowerment kind of go hand in hand. You know, if you're able to look after your money.
People their dignity.
Exactly.
Secondhand clothing, guys, your veggie garden, start growing things in those in that soil that you have.
But what if you live on the 14th floor?
Well, we've got an amazing lady who's brilliant with her fingers, and she's going to talk to us just now. And then also don't forget about no-name brands, guys. No-name brands.
Yeah,
well, you know.
What? So what? Does it not go to America then?
Well, it's cheap, but the money doesn't go to America.
So my thing about store brand items is that in the past they used to make sense. So if you're buying a box of like corn cereal or whatever it may be, it was like 10 Rand cheaper if you bought the in-store brand. But now they've hiked up the prices so much, rebranded it, called it something different, that they actually don't have those ones anymore.
No.
Or they cost just about the same amount as other products do. But hey, that's my take on it. But here's to hoping that our economy does get better and that it does get back on its feet very soon. But just in case it doesn't,
guys, if you guys need a substitute, I am indeed available.
yes, Baba.
That has got a sense of humor. Didn't you say you wanted to be mayor of Nkandla?
Listen,
Now it's available again.
If you guys, that's the part that kills me. If you guys in, please. All right, so yesterday we touched on our theme, for the month of Heritage Month, the month of September. Our theme is the hashtag Who Are You? Now, each of us went around the table and shared our individual stories about our roots and our identities.
Yeah, but Mr. Kai, I hadn't finished telling you about the rest of my my stay in Cape Town.
It's fine, you can tell us another day, babe.
Wait, when you were in high school?
Yeah, when I was in high school, I mean, I remember...
Another day.
So what we're going to do now is continue in this light. And we thought that we'd talk about somebody whose identity has been continuously derided and come under attack. We're talking about Mokgadi, our girl, Caster Semenya. Now, Caster's looks have been criticized. People have called her names. People have insinuated that her build gives her an unfair advantage as an athlete. It almost feels as if people are asking directly and indirectly, who are you, Caster? Even though she, through her actions in every single championships, has shown us who she is. She's a winner. She's a champion. She's a world-class athlete.
Oh man, I've just got goosebumps all the time. She's the perfect example of someone who always proves herself. In July, she set a new personal record in the 1,000-meter race in South Africa. But then a few days ago, she shattered that record at the Berlin International World Challenge Series. I mean, hello. Okay, so not only that, this year she's broken, listen to all of this, all the national 400-meter, 800-meter, 1,500-meter records. What an entire champion.
Champion! Her successes and her inspiring determination have not gone unnoticed. Just yesterday, US basketball legend LeBron James traveled all the way to Europe to watch one of Caster's races. Did you guys see her tweet?
Show us.
Yes. When the greatness meets up. Hot, hot, hot. You just made my year by showing up to watch me race. This is too much. Hashtag strive for greatness.
Guys.
Iconic.
I'm such a fan of both of them. I wish that Caster would release sneakers so that I can also buy those.
I wish you could come here for an interview.
Yes! Listen, yesterday, in honor of all of Caster's recent wins, her main sponsor, which you'll see shortly, created this ad. Now, careful, you're going to get goosebumps. I am Caster faster, Caster faster, Caster faster, Caster faster, faster, Caster faster, faster. Very cool.
Wow. Right, now, so, of course, just as an update, there's always a negative to all these things. The IAAF has decided that they're going to continue with their testing. Starting in November, the Federation will begin the mandatory gender testing of, wait for it, female athletes with high testosterone levels, but only female athletes that run in the 400, 800, and 1,500 meter races. Now, the only thing they didn't mention is black and South African. I think that's what they're trying to get at. And
whose names start with C and end with Asta.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing how powerful you are, that so many people are so afraid of you that they want to litigate against your participation. Like, that's how powerful you are.
Even the critics of this test have pointed out that there are many variables that could give athletes an unfair advantage. Why are we still asking who is Caster Semenya and not accepting her for who she is? Caster Semenya is not going to happen, guys. And guys, to be honest with you, I don't understand where she gets her strength from. All the time.
Well, this is the thing. So if people keep saying, oh, she's got this unfair advantage over other athletes, what you're not taking into account is the emotional strain of constant international pressure on her, emotional strain, whether it's a litigation case, whether it's another forum or the IAAF or people bullying her online. That takes its toll on you as a human being, and she's still performing at peak performance. Please, guys.
Yeah, so I feel, though, that as bodies, and if bodies such as the IAAF can go out and legislate for her to basically be excluded, what are we as a country, who she does this for, doing to protect her? Is the Department of Sports and the Culture jumping in there, paying lawyer fees to fight to this in court? Because it's obviously an attack at her and on her alone. So I think instead of just, jumping out when things have happened, let's be proactive, get a petition together, let 50 million signatures go to the IAAF and say, you are not going to do this.
Show her she's not alone.
I don't know about anyone else, but in life you walk through sometimes fire, right? You know, every single one of us has had some sort of experience or challenge where people look at you a certain way, say things about you, pull you down. And for me, Kasta is the icon of strength and focus because no matter what happens around her, to your point, Siskuli, she just gets on with the job. Just get on with it. And if you keep moving forward, eventually you will get through. You know what I'm saying? And so we're going to be all over this with Caster Semenya, putting things together and speaking about how to make sure that we honor our golden girl. So here's a tribute video that speaks to the courage, determination, and of course, Caster Semenya's will to win. Do you know Caster Semenya is the one person, I meet her and I'm like, because I'm so starstruck. So here's a fantastic video that we've made to honor Caster Semenya. Have a look.
They say I'm too big. I'm too fast. I'm too tough. I'm too pretty. I'm not pretty enough. I win. I win too much. I have to stop. They say I'm too me. I'm not what they want me to be. I still win. Anything else?